this has multi-point connection. You can either do Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, which is fantastic. You can stream this right to your phone, or you can go right through your network. Either way, really, really unique. Hey gang, welcome back to your review channel. Today we're looking at another item sent to me by COCOCAM. This is another camera that they did send me, a security camera. They did compensate me to make a review on this camera. Now all my reviews are fair and transparent. I tell you a little bit about the features and benefits about these cameras. Comes in a small box just like you see here. This is what's included. It comes with a comprehensive manual with instructions, fairly easy to use. Download the software, super easy to install and connect with your phone. This is a 2.4 gigahertz system, just so you know, so it's not compatible with 5 gigahertz, so 2.4 only. Very important to know that. Now the camera itself is actually really high quality. It comes with a cable here. This is just to charge it. This is basically a wireless. This is what you need. There's no wires. It's got a big battery in here. So quite a few thousands and thousands of, you get quite a few years out of these cameras. They're so efficient today. They're amazing. It has a couple different buttons here. We'll go over that in a second. It's got a wide field of vision. It's got a really fantastic night vision and daytime vision. What's really cool about this here, it's got full rotation. I'll show you that. I'll demonstrate that in a minute. For 355 degrees of horizontal and 90 of vertical. That's that's how much field of vision you have. Day and night mode switches automatically, which is super important. You get the day mode and the night mode, and I will show you that, so stay tuned for that. And just high quality. And this is actually a little bit better than 2K, the resolution on this. So it'll drop better than 2K, which is actually really super sharp and super clear. It's got a couple of buttons, really easy. It does have, you can add a micro SD card right here on the side. Let me just show you that. This is the micro SD card that I did add. I think it's up to 128 gigs you can add, okay? Or you can do cloud. Totally up to you if you want to do the cloud storage. It's up to you. Has just simple buttons here. You can see here close up. You got a power button, a reset button, and then the card right here. That's all you have to do. And the USB-C to charge it. The quality technology of these cameras today, the compression of the video, the power consumption is so low, it just goes quite a bit. Again, comes with the cord. This is just to charge it only. And I'll give you a demonstration of the rotation and the vertical and horizontal. Has a speaker so you can talk to people and say, what's going on. You can use this as a pet cam. Again, for pets, for children, nanny cam, whatever you want to use it for. Basically, it is all around high quality camera. I like the small profile of it. I like the way it can rotate back and forth and look up and down. I like that. It's got a nice wide angle here. We'll take a look at that as well. Easy, like I said, the software is easy to install. Very, very simple. You just basically follow the prompts on your phone. It talks you right through it and you connect really quickly. I had no problem whatsoever. So that's really super easy. So let me just show you some of the features, how it rotates, and in vertical and horizontal, and then we'll get some full shots of this and just show you how they look during the day. It's got, like I said, turn the button on and you can see there is the blue light. It is connected to the system, to the network, and you can see it from your phone anywhere in the world. Basically, if you're online, you can see what's going on in your home, and that's the idea behind it, right? It's got a very large battery, a 5200 milliamp battery, which is rechargeable, which is a fantastic feature. I love that as well. That's really good. So that way you have a really large battery. So you don't have to charge it maybe once every 6 or 8 28 gigabyte card, like I told you. Also, cloud storage is available if you are interested. Totally up to you. That's really important to know as well. And take a quick look on the other specs here. Here's a quick snapshot of some of the information here. You can see what it works with certain devices, placement, power consumption. Roughly, it's a 5200 milliamp battery. Like I said, you get between 4,000 and 5,000 triggers. That means every time it goes off, it triggers it and records. So that's a lot. That's quite a bit. Maybe around 8 to 10 hours to recharge it. Like I said, a normal micro SD card's fine. 5200 milliamp battery, which you can see there, holds up to 128 gigabyte card. That is sold separately. It's not waterproof, but it's water resistant, I suppose. That's what that means. Works with Alexa and Google Assistant and IR Night Vision. There's some of the quick specs. It's a PTZ. So if you're not familiar with the word PTZ, it's pan, tilt, and zoom. So you can zoom with this by pinching on your phone, and I'll show you that in a minute. So you got the pan, you get tilting, and you got zoom. You can record, you can talk, you can communicate. So it's got a lot of those different features. What it doesn't have, and I did notice, it doesn't have a light, but usually with the night vision today, it's getting so good that you don't really need a light sometimes. So it does not have a light, but does have a siren, and we'll go over that as well. That way, if you can set up that way as well for siren activity. If it connects motion, it'll detect motion and tell you when there's motion. You can shut that on, you can shut that off. It's just so much technology built into these things. It's pretty wild. I have to say, it's pretty wild. It's got two-way communication. Like I said, high definition resolution, a little over 2K, which is actually fantastic, and just a high quality product. So let me just give you an example. So it is on, it is set up. Get this out of the way. Let me get my phone out and let me get the app up and running. The COCOCAM app, which I said was super easy to install and very easy. So here is the camera here. You can see here. Let me get a close up so you can see better. Okay, and so I'm going to turn on the PTZ, and here is the app, and you can see here is my hand. So you can see my hand here, right? So you can see my hand. There it is right there. I want this to turn. And you can see the camera turning right there. You can see that turning beautifully. Look at that. And you can turn it back. Look how that works. That is pretty cool. So you get that almost a 360. That is pretty wild. I love that. That is really good. And the up and down, you can see here. Here's the camera close up here. You can see the up and down motion of the camera lens, just going up and down. That's your 90 degrees. You can just see how it's tilting up and tilting down. Okay, so you saw the motion up and down, back and forth. You saw that. You can connect the motion. You can control the motion detection. You can turn that on and off if you want to. Here is the siren. You can just turn that on. You can hear the siren going off. Okay. And that'll run for 30 seconds. You can shut that off. You got two-way communication. You can record. You can do screenshots. Again, the PTZ, very simple operation, but really a lot of security built into this. All right, let's get to some of the footage and wrap up the review. So you can see here, I just placed it on the little bookcase in the bedroom. I'm just going to give you some shots with the light on and the light off. You can see the difference in some of the features, and you can see the image quality. Here is the bedroom. Here it's a wide field of view, really quite wide. You get the whole perspective of a room, actually quite a bit. You can zoom left to right, up and down, like I told you before. And this is with the light on. You can just see how you can zoom all around, and the quality of the images is excellent. It really is excellent. I have to say, it's high quality. There's no question about it. You can see total details of everything. You can zoom in. There's my waving, and just you can see all around the room here. And the night vision is very impressive. You don't need a light with this, so I'm pretty impressed with the night vision quality of this. This really gives you almost like looking during the day. It's really amazing. I'm super. So I shut the light up here, and I'll shut the light and close the door. It's pretty dark in here, about 90% dark, and you can see the automatically went on. The infrared went on. You can see just the motion. You can see what's going on in the room. It's almost like daytime, so it's got perfect vision. You can see the waving, everything is really clear, very clean. Just really very impressed with the quality. Very impressed. You can pinch the zoom and all that kind of stuff. So it's got a lot of good features and a lot of good benefits. I definitely going to recommend this camera definitely for home use, no question about it. Not outdoors, but definitely in home. If you have pets, you have kids, definitely go ahead and pick this up. I think it's going to be really good. You're going to really love it.